Hi, welcome to Done by Dorothy. Dorothy here. We're so excited to have you with us today for our fourth episode of the Junk Journal Weekly Review. What is the Junk Journal Weekly Review? The Junk Journal Weekly Review is simply a series where we'll be reviewing anything, everything, and all things to do with junk journals. So, whether you create ephemera, journals, you have a Facebook group, a YouTube channel, a website, an Etsy store, anything, everything, and all things junk journal. That's what we're going to be talking about. So if you'd like to be reviewed, be it a craft item you've made, ephemera that you sell, a group, a channel, a website, a blog, anything, please contact us at donebydorothycrafts@gmail.com so we can get that started to get you into our review list. So for episode 4 today, we're going to be featuring AmourFabriques. AmourFabriques is owned by Selena, and I placed an order a while ago from them and was just awed, almost gobsmacked by the item that I got. It is absolutely gorgeous. The products are gorgeous, and there was just so much. So I will get started with that, but I love her logo with all the different little elements in it. So when I got my order, and I actually ordered 2 things. So let me sort of separate things out here if I can. Okay. So first of all, I got a little card, sort of like a little journaling card with thank you, and it had some cute little charms in it. A heart, a dragonfly, and a key, which was just really, really sweet as an additional item. These are Cantha fabric snippets, and there was a variety, and I'm not going to flip through all of them because there's so many of them, but they're all hand sewn and basted together, and it's a fabric from India. And so she carries other things besides this. This is one of the main things that she had. And there's just a variety of colors, as you can see. And, there was all of these were in the one kit that I bought. So there's just a ton of pieces there that you can use, all different colors, blues and purples and yellows and greens. There's some black and red. There's some teal. There's some purple and pink. So you have a nice variety. And these are great to use as snippets for clusters, things like that in journals. So I loved those. I thought those were very nice. Now, some of the things that Selena carries over at her Etsy store, and I will put those links in the description box below. Let me set these to the side. Some of the things that she carries in her store are quilt pieces, crocheted trims, doilies, thread. Like you can buy thread packs, like a blue pack, and it may have like 7 or 8 different types of thread, blue threads. There's paper ephemera, tickets, buttons, just anything and everything you can name. Now, the second thing I got is she also has a Facebook group, and I will leave links to it below. And she will run like big deals, like a deal. And this was one of the big deals that I got. This was a daily deal, and it was a blue daily deal, although I did get the pink bag because I wanted the pink bag. And hopefully you can get that through there. I mean, the embroidery in this bag is amazing. The beaded handle, just lots of little decorations and things on it. Absolutely lovely. And it was a 30-pack variety pack of vintage India textiles with extras that come with it. So this was my 30-pack, and this was a large. There are different sizes, so let me pull everything out of here. Oh, yep, everything's out of there. So see, I love that bag. It's so beautiful. Okay, and this was blue, and really like me some blue. So I'll set the bag of extras to the side. And again, these are vintage pieces. Now there was one large scrap that I bought this separate. So this doesn't actually part of this kit. And it is like a 10 by 14, I think. But I got it specifically because I thought, how pretty would it be to use for a journal cover? And it is pretty. So maybe end up using that for a journal cover. So I'll set that to the side. Okay, so this is the blue pack. So immediately upon opening it, I fell in love with this, with the purples and the greens and the blues. And it is a nice long piece. And it's like a vintage, sort of like a vintage hanky. And there was a couple pieces of that. And then you get into like the India textiles, which look at that shimmer. I mean, come on, guys. That is gorgeous. So that'll look gorgeous in a journal. And there's, I have them upside down apparently, but I mean, look at the, I mean, just look. And I mean, it's all, 3D beading. So, I mean, that's just gorgeous. And then there's a sequined piece. Then there's just embroidered pieces that just have the embroidery built into them, which are gorgeous. Again, sequin pieces. There's another embroidered piece with gold. Isn't that pretty? I thought this would actually look pretty in like a steampunk journal with the gold. There's another sequined piece. There's some sequined and embroidery. I mean, how pretty are those? And I had previously did a video flip through, but her stuff is so amazing that I had to include her into the review because, I mean, if you could just feel these, the texture, the feel is just amazing. Another embroidered piece. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, how pretty is that with like the suns? So there's just a ton of pieces. And again, this is the 30 pieces. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, how pretty is that? So, I mean, definitely worth going and checking her shop out because not just this, but I mean, she has like, I was actually on there earlier and she has like vintage, I want to think like British or French, I think it's British, bus tickets. It may be French, but where you can get bus tickets, tons of ephemera packs, lots of, there was like one of the things, isn't that gorgeous? And it's got the clear sequins through, so it does that. That's what that big, like almost like it looks like lights dancing across it. She had like packets of like, not pretty, cookbook, a variety of like cookbook pages. Then there's some trims, like some edgings, and there's a variety of those, and they're 6 inches, so I mean they're perfect to fit along the bottom of a page. And there's a variety of those. I mean, that's pretty for a pocket just by itself. Like this has beading on the end of it. I don't know if you can see the like little blue seed beading. I mean, sequin trim. Isn't that pretty? So yeah, a nice variety. So that was all of the 30 blue. And then you got all little extra sequin pieces everywhere. So let me get those out of the way. And then it came with a little extra bag. And I was interested in the extra bag because, it's just what I'm interested in. So you get a little wooden spool of blue, and this is like wool yarn, or wool thread. Just really pretty that you could use to like sew the edges of your pages and stuff on. It also came with, let's see if I can get it pulled out here, a set of little embroidery scissors, which I thought was really neat. I mean, who can't use those when you're trimming laces and doing tags and such? And then it came with a bag of a mix of, like, and they're all bluish green beads. I mean, how pretty is that? This one is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you can see all the little flowers and such on there. It's really pretty. And I mean, there's quite a few. I mean, oh, I lost one. There's quite a few, and there's, you know, glass beads and everything there. So I mean, you get a nice variety of beads in a small pack that goes with it. So, you know, there's quite a few pieces that come in that one little kit, and it was extremely affordable for, you know, and I know I don't go into prices on the weekly review. If you're interested in the prices, go to their store and check them out. You know, and always remember they run sales and coupons, things like that. So make sure you check out her Facebook group for that. But yeah, I just wanted to come and share, you know, the beautiful items that I got from her. I think, you know, it is a shop well worth mentioning, especially if you're looking for like textiles, for like, you know, boho gypsy type journals, bohemian type journals, definitely Indian based journal. I mean, just anything, or if just in general you want to add, you know, especially some dimensional textiles, they're just absolutely gorgeous. So make sure you check out her shop. Again, it's AmourFabriques, and I will leave her information in the description box below. Thanks for tuning in again for another week of the Junk Journal Weekly Review. Check out AmourFabriques. You know, let us know what you're thinking about the series. If you have somebody that you think maybe you would like to see reviewed, you know, somebody you deal with that you really like, that, you know, doesn't get a lot of glam and glitz attention out there or whatever, drop us a line in the comments. Drop us an email. You know, feel free to refer people if you are interested. So yeah, you guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you next time for episode 5 of the Junk Journal Weekly Review. Have a great day.